care anymore. If your people think I lied to them and your people think I deceived them, and if your people can prove that they sent me a donation, I swear on my kid's life, I will send it back.
Now she's out here swearing on her kids' lives. Like, I beg your pardon, ma'am, are we okay upstairs? Because from this angle, it's giving. I will sacrifice my children to defend this lie energy, who uses their own kids like a shield just to double down on a delusion. That's not loyalty, that's full-blown lunacy, and whatever y'all sent her that triggered this spiral. Please send it again. I need a part 2. I want to see her reverse moonwalk like it's a challenge gone wrong. I've got my popcorn and my front row seat ready. What's up, family? It's your girl, and you already know the drill. Hit that like, smash that subscribe, and go wild in the comments. Because Vivian, the courtroom clinger, is back again, dragging her drama back to the courthouse like it's her favorite hangout. Honestly, she should rebrand to Vivian's Daily Dose of Courtroom Confusion, because justice ain't the goal, it's just the stage. And today, oh, she's back online, like she just got cast in Law & Order, Fantasy Files, and the plot twist. Yep, it's Jedediah, again, but she thinks not saying his name makes it a mystery. Girl, be serious. You could type in Wingdin's Drop, riddles, or act like it's Morse code. Everybody already knows who you're talking about. She's out here with chapters and sequels like she's publishing a saga. And in her reality, if Vivian says it, it must be sacred gospel. But let's be real, that's not truth. That's fanfiction in full HD. Now she's out here tossing her kids' lives around like emotional armor. Like, ma'am, what exactly are we doing here? Are you trying to manipulate the entire internet, or are you just casually putting your...
This is why I choose to stay away from Dolton, because it's not the people that I love, it's the people that don't love me. And there's so many people that are hypnotized by your lies.
Children's safety on the line for some likes and pity. Either way, the vibe is screaming, I'm not really into this whole parenting thing right now. You swore on your kids' lives ... for this. That's not just reckless, it's reckless. And for everyone who ever emailed her, messaged her, or sent her receipts. Run it back. Resend everything. I want the sequel Complete Meltdown, Part 2. I want to see her panic so hard she starts moonwalking like she's headlining in early 2000s. Usher Tour. What's up, y'all? It's your girl. And you already know what time it is. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and pop off in the comments. Because yes, your favorite survivor of her own storyline is spiraling again. It's like clockwork. The moment a court date comes up, boom, here she is, back on camera yelling Jedediah's name without technically saying his name. Sis is living rent-free in his headspace with a lifetime lease and zero rent due. But let's keep it real, she's not showing up to court for justice. She's showing up to film a whole YouTube miniseries. At this point, the whole brand might as well be called Courtroom Clown Chronicles, because that's all she's delivering. And the delusion, top shelf. She really thinks if she doesn't say his name directly, it doesn't count as slander. Like, girl, ... be serious. You could spell it backwards in Morse code, we still know who you're talking about. She's spinning fairy tales like she's authoring bedtime stories. And in her alternate universe, if Vivian said it, it must be gospel. Spoiler, it's not. Now she's trying to paint this like some David versus Goliath moment, but this time, David brought a ring light and a YouTube login. Ma'am, this isn't the Bible, it's a live stream. Meanwhile, Jedediah is out here doing real interviews, making calculated moves, gaining traction. Vivian, on the other hand, is mad that the same community leaders who return his messages won't even open her emails, and honestly ask yourself why. What are you even saying to them? Viv, hi, how do you feel about my fake news hobby? Because that's what this is. Performance art, not journalism. Me. I'll be honest, I talk about Tiffany. I log off work, like, what nonsense did she start today? I own that, but you swear you don't care about Jedediah, yet every post has him right at the center. That's not detachment, that's obsession with a side of alert notifications. And the lies, you claim you don't watch his videos, yet you quote him word for word. You remember timestamps like you're taking college notes. So which is a tar, you watching or not? Because the contradiction is Olympic level gymnastics at this point. And now you're out here telling viewers, if anyone can prove they sent me money, I swear on my kids. Girl, again with the kids. Over a YouTube argument, that's not motherly love, that's an ethics violation with poor judgment on the side. At this point, she's digging a hole so deep she might uncover fossils. And here's the kicker, she swears she never claimed to have cancer. Like, girl, come on. Jedediah showed one clip, and now we've seen like 24. I personally counted at least 12. You can't lie about something that's literally caught on tape. And you're swearing on your children again. To defend something we already debunked. That's not denial, that's delusional gold medal. Level acrobatics. Now, she's in full damage control mode, deleting videos, scrubbing timestamps, erasing the past like the internet doesn't have receipts. But now she's saying, if you feel deceived and can prove you donated, I'll refund you. On her kids. Yes, that's a real quote. So if you send her even $1, go get that refund not for the money, but for the drama. Because the way she backpedal, it's gonna be cinematic. Full dust cloud, sneakers melting. She's out here saying, if you feel I lied, reach out for a refund. But here's the trick, she's banking on feelings, not facts. And when you try, suddenly your email didn't go through. Your DMS disappeared. Her inbox glitched. Her assistant vanished. She's ghosting everyone like it's Halloween on repeat, while still acting like she's Saint Vivian in white robes. And now she's saying, I never told your audience I had cancer. Your audience, sis. Like you didn't live stream that to the entire internet, you had a mic in your hand and paused for drama like you were accepting an award. Don't gaslight the timeline, we remember. You were louder than a Sunday preacher. This isn't a misunderstanding. This is a full-blown contradiction, caught in 4K. And now comes the plot twist of the century. Vivian says she only issue refunds if the cancer claim is what people are upset about. Hello. That is the issue. Where exactly are folks supposed to request this mythical refund? That ghost email address. The same shady campaign website where she first dropped the "I have cancer" bombshell like it was a political strategy. Ma'am, you said it. Loud, public, clear. This ain't a game of telephone, it's a game of receipts. And we have all of them. Picture this. She stands in front of a crowd, grabs the mic with Oscar-winning energy, and declares she has cancer. Audience, stunned. Then fast forward a week later, and she's suddenly like, I never said that. Ma'am, we didn't dream it. This ain't early onset confusion. This is high-definition manipulation. She's not gaslighting. She's setting off a whole arson. Vivian's out here trying to rewrite history like she's directing a reboot of her own scandal. Now she's saying people only donated because they were confused. No, girl, they donated because you looked into the camera, put on the sympathy filter, and let folks believe it was dire. And when someone brought it up, you smiled, nodded, didn't correct anybody. Not your fans, not your followers, not even your own son. That poor kid's out here like, wait, wasn't it just a tumor? Meanwhile, the internet thinks it's stage 4 on Lifetime. Now she's pulling the oldest scammer move in the book, flipping the script, like, oh, I didn't mean cancer, I meant something else. Really, the truth didn't just vanish, gone into witness protection. Truth done changed its name, got a new job, blocked your number, and moved 3 time zones away. Y'all aren't just estranged, you're enemies now. And instead of owning up, she goes full WWE. I never said that asterisk, like, be serious, refund the people. Shut down the performance. This isn't Broadway, it's a bad episode of Scam and Order. She's 6 feet deep in contradictions and still digging like she's gonna find sympathy down there. Spoiler alert, you won't. Now she's saying she wasn't even present at the trustee meeting where the donations were discussed. So how'd you know what was said? How'd you magically know not to stop folks when they tossed the word cancer around like confetti at a pity parade? You had one job, say, that's not true. But instead, you hopped in the Limobile and drove it straight to the GoFundMe page like it was a VIP Uber. And let's be real, all of this could have been avoided. One sentence, I misunderstood the diagnosis. Boom, done. But instead, we get Olympic level truth, gymnastics, cartwheeling over questions, flipping out on facts, and belly flopping into a crater of contradiction. At this point, the drama isn't accidental, it's the whole brand. Let's not pretend this is some innocent mistake. Confusion is when you misread a sign, not when you run a whole fundraiser on a lie. Vivian's not lost, she's leading the parade. She's not confused, she's committed. Lights, camera, con artist. Every word rehearsed, every tear pre-scheduled. This isn't a breakdown. It's a Netflix original, Lying Loud with Vivian. And let's be real, if she's been lying from day one, why stop now? Who even is Vivian? That could be a stage name. For all we know, her real name's Marcia, lives in Yonkers, and sells fake eyelashes out of a storage unit. Because SIS is not giving authenticity. She's giving lifetime fraud with a sprinkle of do not trust me mascara. At first, I tried to be human. I said, maybe she made a mistake. But now, I'm front row with popcorn, waiting on the next clown car to roll out, and when she pulls that final card, excuse me, I had a tumor. Ma'am, you don't get to fake cancer, take money.